Well, this is the old hairdryer we found in the house, and today I'm going to have a go at hairdryering that to that piece of wall, because it's the toilet roll holder, and it says you can actually use up to 5 kilograms on this 3M tape. Seems a bit dubious, but we'll try it first, eh? So first thing we want to do is warm up the wall. It's got good old 3M tape on it, so should be decent, assuming it's real 3M. So we're going to heat the wall up first, according to the instructions. Then heat the sticky pad. You can try this. If it don't work, take it back off and put screws in. According to this, we've got to leave that now for 24 hours and come back. We can attach everything to it. We will see. Also got a towel rail holder. Looks like it's sticky backed as well. I don't think I'll be hanging towels with sticky back though. Right, let's get that open. There's the marks. Up in there about right, something like anyway. So time to start drilling. Just checking the depth with an Allen key, which I know is longer than the actual roll plug. Sorted. Okay, so that's the 2 brackets on the wall. Time to fit the other bit. Oh, the rail, yeah, that's the one. Oh. Well, the rails fit in, that's a good sign. Okay. Yeah, good off. Just to make sure. Dressing gown hanger, put the towel rail there, and the shower rail up. Not best happy with those things. Anything that's spring loaded or twist. Yeah, might have to upgrade that in the future if we can find something. But we're ready for a bit of a clean down. Karen's going to come in, vacuum and clean everything down that's a bit grimy now. I've got the water pipes still to find. I've measured up what I need now, and the local shop to us didn't actually have any in today. No pipes at all to check from, so I think we need a bigger store. So yeah, soon be in action. Nice. There we go. I've left Karen to clean the bathroom up and come back and it's fully decorated. Okay. Yeah, brilliant. Yeah. Who would have thought when we saw this dingy room that we could get a nice bathroom in there. Can't wait till we can use the throne and the shower.
When we start using it, I'll bring the mop and bucket through the bathroom, so that's it.
Oh yes,
Floor towel,
the one that Sharon got us.
Yeah.
Ah, grand. Yeah, did a brilliant job in there, sweetheart.
I'll say the floor looks quite streaky, but hopefully.
Hopefully it'll come right. We've just had a quick drive out to Polski Trambesh and got us some tails, flexible pipes for the bathroom. Hopefully, with a bit of luck, we'll have the toilet working and maybe even the hand basin. So I'll have a go at that today. And it's gorgeous again. I don't even know what temperature it is, but it's nice to have a bit of warmth. Nice to see blue sky. It doesn't matter what temperature it is, blue sky is good. Right then, I'll crack on with that. Okay. Right, let's see if we can get this toilet running. Got this pipe done to the system, tighten that up, and just got to fasten this onto the stop. So see how much water pees out the connection. Oop. See when it fills. Yeah, that's quite tidy, quite short. See when it gets under pressure and hopefully, oh, that's it stopped. Let's give it a flush. Looks like we have a working loo. I'll show you before it gets dirty, eh? Just looking, that's quite tiny down there. We should have maybe chosen something a bit bigger. Anyway, there we go. Working lavvy. So we're on to the sink fittings. Let's try this. put kitchen roll down there, and that'll let us know if there's any leaks. If there's no drips within the next hour or so, we're good and watertight. Oh, got one. That's from the drain. Yeah, it's from this drain pipe. No, it's from the actual drain above it. Okay, looks like I've got to get some sealant on there. From you little bugger. I sealed the chrome sink fitting last night, left it overnight, and now it appears we've got a leak from the white wastewater pipe. We're not getting a good seal on there. And over at the toilet we have water down the back, and I think it's something to do with this seal that goes around the porcelain. So I might have to strip the toilet apart to see what's going on with that one. Not quite sure. It might be a thing. So I think the toilet might have to come out today and try and sort this out before I put the sealant round. I was all ready to put sealant on the floor, and yeah, now this to sort. Oh well, we'll do what we need. This is the stage we're at. Not quite smooth sailing. I've had to clean all the sealant off that I tried sealing this with yesterday, with wire wool and a blade. I fill the toilet up so that there's water up to the corner, so if there's any water coming out, it'll come from there down the back of the toilet and hit this. So I'm going to leave it for half an hour, go and have another brew and make sure that it doesn't leak. If it doesn't leak, I've got to make it not leak in that position. We're appearing watertight, there's still water in there, so time to put the bowl underneath. I want to have this drained out so I can move it back and then try back in position again. What I'm at now is everything's back on, hopefully where it should be. I'm about to top the water back up here. Not screwed the toilet back down yet, but then I want to see if there's any water appears down the back, and if there is, then it's a new one of those fittings, because it's watertight when it's aiming upwards. So we'll see. Fingers crossed. Taking it off, cleaning it all up, has somehow sorted it. We can hope. Ice floated on the top of the water. Yes, I think it was down to about -4 last night. So let's see how this goes. Should be enough. Fill the U-bend up to the elbow, and then check for water down there. If I can make this watertight, we can use the indoor levy, which would be nice. We're now a good half an hour after I placed this, and not one single sign of water down here. So I don't know how, but it seems to have been sorted to the point where I'll screw the toilet back down to the floor again now and plumb it back in and see how it goes. God knows what was wrong, and I'm happy as long as it doesn't leak water. That'll do. Right, not wanting to jinx things, but that's the toilet back in place, connected back up. I ain't turned the water on yet. Just checking if there's any leaks by pouring into it, and then I'll turn the mains water on and check from that bit. The sink's going to have to wait until I can find another connection for the drain on that, so that's going to have to stay shut off. And I'm turning my attention next to the utility room. That's going to be, this is where the lamb oven was. we're putting some insulation down on the floor. Got some, I think it's 5mm thick foam there to put down. Karen's doing a final clean up of the utility floor before we start putting any foam down. Make sure all the debris is up. Yeah, the plan is in my head to actually put the foam down in the utility, mark it to say which piece is which, bring it through into the living room here, lay it out on the floor and cut the lino to about the same shape, maybe a little bit bigger, and just allow for cutting back. So this is the flooring rolled out. It's just an offcut from practice, which is one of the DIY stores out here. So that's going into the utility at some point. We'll work out how.
We stop arguing about how.
Grow up. What we decided to do in the end is to put the foam on the floor. We've taped each join. They're a little bit higgledy-piggledy, but we just need to do where the cupboards are going to be in the end, and then we can start looking at cutting the lino to something like a size. I was going to use this as a template, but yeah, it's not working out that way. I think it's probably better this way, which is what Karen said, but we're not letting anyone know. I'm just waiting for Karen to come across again now. The lino's cut. Got to take it in there and then cut it to that room shape. So, in this corner. Wrong corner, sweet. So, and then maybe this is not yeah. Get off. Yeah. Okay. Right. So. Right. So does that look all right? Your lines wise, still?
No, looks totally wrong.
In that case, I'm happy. Okay.
Yeah, I think there's a slight bit that probably has to come out here.
Okay, I can work that when I get to the end.
Yeah.
It's basically cutting the sides so that they're something close.
Yeah.
And then tweaking it, I guess.
Yeah.
Right, I think I've got to the root of the problem. This tissue was taped to here all night, so it would catch anything coming from the seal, and it's bone dry. I came in a bit earlier, and on this part here, where there was some drips last night, there was a couple of drips about to drip, so I mopped them off and ran some sealant round on my finger, and that was about half an hour, 3/4 an hour ago. So it's the fitting, so I shall be changing the fitting. I don't want to rely on sealant. I couldn't say that we haven't cracked it, and I couldn't say that it's come damaged. Either way, it just needs sorting out. So that's the next time we go to VT. Let's get that sorted hopefully this week. Well, one of my mysteries sorted. Just need to sort this sink drain out next. Yesterday we dragged the pechka in from the big house plonked it about where it's going to have to go in the room, just so I can start looking at making a hole in the wall there, through into the chimney breast. So I'll get a mark on the wall there to sort of gauge it, and then today my main job will be filling in the old Jamal hole and then making the wall a little bit better for painting. So first things first, mark where the hole's going to be and then remove the pechka so I can start filling in the wall and knocking the hole in. We've just disassembled the pechka, moved it out of the way. I've got a tiny little dot on the wall that I need to put a hole through, and then I need to fill these in. All I've got is the hole cutter that I used for cutting my diesel heater from my van, and then I'm just going to get a mark on the wall and then chain drill it, I think, to see if I can get this hole through the chimney breast. But it's going through okay. Right, so this is the hole for the pechka. You can see there, but it ends up just on the outside edge of the chimney. So I've just judged this right. So now that should just fit in the collar. Let's give it a try. Quite snug as well. So that's the hole for the pechka flue. When you have a pechka in it, you just sling a cover in there. All good. Nice and flush, nice and tight as well. So happy with that. Well, there we go. There's the pechka cover in place. Ready for want the fire putting on. So well happy with how that's gone. Need to sort this lower bit out now, and then that can be painted afterwards. Right, open the lid and the other seat as well. Just open the other seat as well. Okay.
Yes.
Right, so you see this? It's got water in it, yeah?
Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
Okay. Now the problem is you press the button.
And there's still water in it.
No, that's not the problem. That's a good thing. Right? No, the problem is he's seen that hole there. That's just tiny enough to fit lumpy wee down. Now, how are we going to fit one of your poos down there, sweetheart?
We might need a chopper.
We're going to need a stick.
Yeah, we are going to need a stick.
Going to need a bit of 2x2.
Yeah.
Just to jam things down.
Yeah. With a point on the end.
Bit extreme.
Yeah.
Right then. Anyway, we've got a working loo.
Woohoo!
Yeah, tent leaked. So there, it's just splashing up, man.
It is quite extreme in the splashing, so we might have to keep the lid down when we're splashing.
Nobody puts the lid down.
Well, people should put the lid down.
Yeah, well, they shouldn't.
Well, they
It should always remain up. Anyway, so there you go, working lavvy.